I'm Nathan Cohen from Alberta, and my winter team was Havoc HSL, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name's Grayson from Fort McMurray, Alberta. The winter team I played for was the Northern Alberta Selects, and my favorite hockey player is K. Subban.
My name is Keith Spokane, Washington, and I play for the Spokane Junior Chiefs, and my favorite player is Patrick Kane.
Hi, my name is Landon Nagel, and I'm from Spokane, Washington, and I play for Spokane Chiefs. Favorite player is Zach Parise.
Hi, my name is Ephraim Brown. I'm from St. Albert, Alberta. I play for St. Albert Crusaders, and my favorite players should be.
My name is Riker Swanson. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I play for the Pure Athletics, and my favorite player is Johnny Gaudreau.
Hi, my name is Declan Lee. I'm from Okotoks, Alberta. I played for the Okotoks Oilers for the Minor Hockey Association. Is of the Dallas Stars.
Hi, my name is Luke Arsenault, and I'm from Alberta. I played for Spartan H from Winter, and my favorite player is Jonathan Taves.
Hi, my name is Caden. I live in Victoria, BC. I played for the JDF, and my favorite player is PK Subban.
My name's David Ross. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I played winter for the Trails West Wolves, and my favorite player is Mark Giordano.
My name is Gavin Smith, and I'm from Spokane, Washington, and I play for Spokane Junior Chiefs, and my favorite player is Tyler Johnson. I play for R&B Winter Club, and my favorite hockey player is Bo Horvat.
My name is Miles Copeland, and I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I play for Havoc Hockey and my favorite player is Braden Point.
Hi, my name's Eric Ripka. From Edmonton, Alberta. I play for White Midwest, and my favorite hockey player is Austin Matthews.
My name is Harshdeep Sharma, and I'm Langley for winter hockey for the Langley Minor Hockey Association, and my favorite is Elias Persson.
Hi, my name is Ruben Rodell, and I live in BC Maple Ridge, and my favorite goalie is Bennington.
Hi, my name is Keith Park, and I live in Boise, Idaho, and I play for the Steelheads, and my favorite player is Mitch Marner.
I'm Nathan Cohen from
My name's Dale Johnson. Williams Bay, Wisconsin. I play for the Generals, and my favorite hockey player is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Ka. I'm from Sun Prairie, for the Capitals, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid and Jack Hughes.
My name is Van Bickers, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. For the Chicago Unions, and my favorite player is Brent Seabrook.
My name is Grady Miller. I'm from Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. I play for Wisconsin Rapids, and my favorite hockey player is Sidney.
Gage Gulstrand. I'm from Houghton, Michigan. I play for George Lake Flyers, and my hockey player is Duncan Keith.
My name is Easton Wallace. I'm from Walking Junior Admirals, and my favorite player is Dylan Larkin.
My name is Tanner Robinson. I play for the Railroaders, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is Tristan Lang from Rockford, Illinois. I play for college, and my favorite player is Chuck.
My name is Logan Osh. I'm from Stevens, Wisconsin, and I would play for the Green Bay Gamblers, and my favorite player is Wayne Gretzky.
My name is Ian McDonald. I live in Grand Falls, New Brunswick. I play for the NB Pioneers, and my favorite player is Steven Stamkos.
My name is Jerome Poirier. I'm from Stevens Point.
Grand Falls, New Brunswick, and I play for the Ice Sox. My favorite player is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Hayden Eiswinger. I'm from Toma, Wisconsin. I play for the Eagles, and my favorite player is Jordan Binney.
My name is Joseph Thiel, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I played for the Chicago Young Americans. My favorite player is Henrik Lundqvist.
I'm from Hortonville, Wisconsin. I play on the Fox Valley Blades, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is Grant Molsky. I live in Plover, Wisconsin. I play for Stevens Point Ice Sox, and my favorite player is Cole Caulfield.
My name is Griffin Schindler, and I'm from Wisconsin Rapids, and I play for Rapids, and my favorite player is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Gunnar Gallstrand. I live in Michigan. I play for the Lake Flyers and Alex Ovechkin.
Good early afternoon. Good early afternoon to you as we play our last game of the first session here. This is a matchup between the two sixth-place teams in their two conferences. Pacific, 1 win, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss for 4 points against Midwest, a team with an identical record. Midwest 19 goals for, 28 against in the pool play. Pacific 24 goals for and 28 against. And we're underway here from the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Semifinals are set for tonight, and we'll have those for you as part of the evening session, of course. It is the evening session, come to think of it. Now Abraham Brown from the faceoff takes it in front of his net and falls. Nathan Krellin plays the puck over to the far wall. The center from Calgary is the starter today, scored a goal yesterday for his team. And now Pacific comes to center. And they will shoot it on in. And that is Caden Halliday, number 22. Puck behind the goal. After it, Van Bickers, number 5 for the Midwest team. And then you get a whistle as the puck comes to the right of Joe Teal's goal. And a faceoff coming up. Number 35, the goaltender for Midwest. Pacific, as has been the case throughout the tournament, capably handled by Corbin Rodel in the Pacific goal. Ready to go here. Puck down. And a shot deflected just wide. Rebound. They score. Pacific is on the board. The puck came to Copeland at the left point. And the rebound was swatted in at the right edge of the crease. We'll see who gets credit for this goal. Might be Eric Ripka in front. 2 players over there. We'll see which one had the last touch. 54 seconds into the game, Pacific is on the board. Play is in the Pacific zone, Gage Goldstrand for Midwest behind the goal. And it is Ripka. Nagel and Swanson are being given assists. Copeland took the original shot from the point, so he's going in my book. And now it comes out to center. And it's picked up and shot in by Miller. Grady Miller, defenseman on that side for the Midwest. Now the puck comes towards the blue line. Swanson along the boards trying to break out, plays to the blue line, and it's going to be held in. Here's a shot right on, saved by Rodel as the puck came up the slot. Original shot by Jerome Poyer, and now back comes Pacific over the line. Ripka looks to center it. Now it comes in front, and here's a chip by Nagel, and he ran straight into the goalpost and knocked it off. He was checked and wound up having a head-on collision with the goalpost, and when some of these players are barely taller than the goal itself, that iron can hit you right in the forehead. So come outside, and we'll take a face-off. Grady Miller on the draw for Pacific, and Midwest controls. Wyatt Kostichka playing it forward. And now played back into the zone past Caden Stoltz. Back to the blue line on the near side. Ross playing it forward. And it's played ahead by Gavin Smith into the zone. Back out to center. Smith. Rink wides it into the zone to the far side and chasing after it there. Poyer out to center. Through the middle. And that is Eugene Park playing it into the zone. And carrying on is Stoltz. Back to Park. He takes a shot, and a glove catch made by Teal in the Midwest goal. Face-off coming up. 2 minutes, 47 seconds gone in the first period. Play is in the near corner of the Midwest zone. And they'll come out of the corner. A centering pass there by Grayson Bowe fails to connect. Loose along the boards. Krellin chops it back. And now it's swept towards the front of the net. And Gage Goldstrand plays it back out to center. Declan Lee feeding the left side. And now picked up by the Midwest defenseman Van Bickers on that side. Played up the middle. And now it's going to be carried to center ice. But back deep for it is Bowe. Pursued from behind. D-to-D pass. Now that will relieve some of the pressure. Here is Bowe over the line. It's tipped off his stick. And played ahead as Gunnar Goldstrand unable to move it forward. Now back in the left corner of the Pacific zone. Comes up the near wing, and it's banked ahead. And here's Abraham Brown at the line. Trying to lay it in deep. Loose along the near boards. Players from both teams waiting patiently for something to happen, and now it comes to center. Bowe drops it back. And Lee. One-touch pass off the heel of his stick. Now he tries to send Brown away, and over the line they come. This is Bowe. He shoots, and that goes off the defense. Bowe behind the net as he falls, tries to center. It's the back of the cage, and now it's controlled by the Midwest. And they come out trailing 1-0. It's now Landon Nagel dropping it back into his zone to the near side. Gets it back on a return pass from Harshdeep Sarma. Play is in the left corner of the offensive zone. Nagel centering pass. They poke at it, and nearly a second goal for Ripka. They came close there. Sarma plays it down to the boards. Ripka coming off the wall. He takes a shot. It's deflected. And a save made by Teal at the left edge of the Midwest goal. 9:55 to go in the opening period. 1-0 Pacific on a goal by Eric Ripka. Nearly a second there. Landon Nagel will face off against Grady Miller, and the Faceoff is controlled by the Midwest. They clear it out to center. Sarma feeds it across, and now at the line it's swept forward by the falling Swanson. Up the middle they come. Here's Poyer, 3-on-2. Over the line. Poyer goes down at the left edge of the goal. Now a centering pass is going to be picked up, and here comes Ripka back. Stepping through center ice. Ripka over the line, comes to the near side. A backhanded centering pass, and Swanson nearly had a tip at the right edge there. Now it's played past the defenseman on that side and all the way back into the zone, and after it is Luke Arsenault. He'll go behind the goal. Pass up the middle is tipped ahead by Nagel, but Midwest is able to turn it back, and over the line it is Gunnar Gullstrand shooting. Knuckling shot saved by Rodel in the Pacific goal. Now cleared around on the far side, and it's picked up by Smith. He comes to center. Smith then overskated the puck and is turned back by Derek Johnson at neutral ice. Johnson taken gently in against the wall there by Arsenault, and now the puck comes out, and here comes Pacific in over the line. 8.5 minutes to play in the first period, and it's Caden Halliday playing it behind the goal. Everybody falls down behind the net, picked up by Derek Johnson. Now cleared to the far side half wall, and trying to swing in front to take a shot there was Halliday, nothing doing. Puck to the near side, and here comes Midwest. Rink wide pass in by Gunnar Gullstrand is intercepted by Arsenault. They're changing. Now Halliday falls as he tries to pick up a pass, and carrying on with some speed is a opportunity there for Halliday that came to nothing. Shot from the point by Gage Gullstrand. Now a pass to center is on the wrong side of Gage Gullstrand. It comes all the way down the ice, and icing is called against Pacific. 7 minutes, 42 seconds to play in period number 1. And a 1-0 lead for Pacific. Final game of the tournament for both of these teams. Skills competition and all-star game still coming up, though, for players that don't make the semis. And now behind the net, Pacific in control. Banked up the near boards for Bowe. Brown at center, ran off the end of his stick. Goes back into the zone to the left, and Lee will chase it down. Rink wides it in front of his goal. Now a middle breakout, and here comes Brown. Steering it ahead to Bowe over the line. Off sticks. And now it's played off to the far wall, and it'll be shot back in by Lee. Now circling back for it is Tristan Lang for the Midwest team. 7 minutes to play in the opening period, and here comes the Midwest over the line. Lang with Logan Ostricki looking for the front of the net. He's got the puck. We have a penalty upcoming. A shot and a save. Here's a backhanded opportunity in front of the net. Goaltender down, the puck underneath him. And we'll have a penalty assessed with 6:45 to go in the opening period. 10:15 is the time of the first infraction of the game, and it's going to go against Pacific. Heading to the penalty box is Brown. And it'll put Midwest on the power play for the first time in the game. Body checking is the penalty on Brown. And a power play centering pass comes through Rodel's crease to the near side. And it's picked up by Swanson. Down the near wing he comes. Swanson plays it past the defenseman and now has to chase it. Centers from deep. Missed Nagel with it. Comes all the way to the left point and breaks out. Here's a 2-on-2. Over the line comes Midwest. A backhanded shot. They score! Griffin Schindler for Midwest on the power play rush. And Midwest has tied the game. Griffin Schindler scores the goal at 8:47 of the opening session. And we're even at 1. Here they come again. A shot, and the stop made is Schindler with a bid for a Another goal. Now here comes Ripka over the line for Pacific. The announcement of the goal is to Schindler, and it is unassisted. At 8:47, back comes the Midwest over the line. Spun around is Derek Johnson. Puck comes to Nagel at the blue line. He plays it ahead, and that is intercepted by Bickers. Played out to center, and Robinson into the zone. Rink wide to Copeland, the near side. Now it's played back into the Midwest zone, and turning with it there is Gage Goldstrand. Now Arsenault knocked to a knee, plays it ahead to Krellin, and over the line he comes. He is knocked off the puck, comes to the far boards, played ahead by Ostricki. And the Midwest trying to gain the blue line. They do, and it's played back in deep into the left corner. 5 minutes to go in the opening session. 1-0, or 1-1, excuse me. As a pass too far for Krellin, but Arsenault will carry on. Over the line he comes. He closes in, and he shoots one just wide of the net. Ross at the right point. Banks it off the wall. Going after it is Gavin Smith behind the net. And the Midwest will gain possession in their own zone. Played to the near side. Here's Bickers at center. And he falls as he gained the blue line. Loose at neutral ice. Carrying on is Halliday. He's over the line. For Pacific, he winds and shoots, and a glove catch there by Teal, and he dropped the puck at the left of his crease. Now it's played to center. And here comes the Midwest again. A toe drag move, and trying to come in front there was Poyer, and he fell. Played past the line change and all the way down the ice, and that will be no icing. As they ruled it could have been touched. Under 4 minutes to play in the first period of a 1-1 tie. Now an interception, and here's Brown shooting, and a save made. Good opportunity there for Brown. Bowe pinches in from the point and lays it down behind the net. Rings the boards and comes to the near side. Centering pass. Stoltz is after it. And now, again, Brown on his backhand. Switched to his forehand and lost possession of the puck. It's now cleared all the way down the ice past the defense on that side, and that will not be icing. As going back for it is Ripka. Check that. Krumpetich, 36 in the left corner. It's played ahead, and here's Brown. Along the far boards, lost it. It's centered, and a shot, save made by Rodel. And the opportunity in front there for Ostricki. Now check that, 39. It'll be Mark Sutton, and we'll have a face-off in the Pacific zone with 3:12 left in the first period of a 1-1 tie. Puck down. And it's cleared up the slot. This is Schindler who has their goal, and his shot goes wide. Copeland in the left corner sweeps it behind the net. And it's going to be picked up there by Sarma. Tries to clear up the near boards. 3 white, 2 powder blue along the half boards. Now it comes to the left point. Schindler takes a shot and a stick save by Rodel. Comes off to the near boards. Back to Schindler and his shot goes wide of the goal. Long Karam off the boards, and a shot by Johnson hits the outside of the net. Now a centering pass. Loose at the left edge as Gunnar Goldstrand tried to come in front. Now Ripka, one-touch pass to center ice. Will come back into the Midwest zone, and Keegan McDonald will pick it up. Over to the near side to Schindler. Gunnar Goldstrand playing it in. And it's going to be an icing call against the Midwest. We'll go back with 2:16 to go in the first period for a face-off to the left of the Midwest goaltender, Joe Teal. The semifinals are set. It'll be International against Great Plains at 6:15 and East Coast versus Manitoba at 8 o'clock local time. Those are our semifinals. So East Coast, the number 4 seed, will get to play Manitoba again. We'll get a whistle. And a penalty coming up against Pacific, and heading to the penalty box is David Ross. Time of the penalty is 13:03. Second power play for Midwest there First one was successful. Interference is the penalty, and here is Miller ringing it around on the boards of the far side for Ostricki on the far boards. Ostricki to the circle, diagonal pass up the slot. Gage Goldstrand shoots, save Rodel off to the near boards. And again, it's Miller. He goes behind the net. And again, the diagonal pass. Goldstrand with a shot. That's blocked. Karam to Ostricki. Goes behind the net, and now Miller goes to the front. Goldstrand shoots, and that's off the defender, Park. Cleared back behind the net. And trying to center it there was Schindler behind the goal to the wing boards, and a shot by Ostricki, and that hits the traffic and comes out to center. Here's a pass ahead, and here is Smith on his backhand. He breaks in, he shoots, he hit the outside of the net. And a penalty is upcoming, and it's going to go against the Midwest. And when the puck is touched finally, we will have the infraction called. And it's going to be a slash. And it comes at 14-15. And heading to the box for the Midwest is Logan Ostricki. Face-off coming up. We'll skate four-a-side for 48 seconds, which is the 3-second difference between the game clock and the penalty clock, or thereabouts. Comes to the left point, and Miles Copeland plays it down for Pacific. And picked up there by Easton Walos. Clears around on the boards to the near side, and it trickles towards the blue line, and out to center it comes. Here comes the Midwest through center. Lang plays it off to the far wall as he falls. Now a pass to the near point. And it's played down behind the net. 7 seconds to go in the period. Midwest feeds the left point. Lang working, looking for a shot. Can't get by Krellin, and the first period comes to an end. Our score after one is Midwest 1, Pacific 1. We'll take a quick break and come back with our second period next. This is the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Ready for period two here at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Jeff Pappas with the call. And Pacific is on the power play for 1:09 as the penalized player Ross steps out of the penalty box. Their first power play of the game. And it goes over the boards and into the Pacific bench for a face-off with 14 seconds gone in the period. 1:02 of power play time for Pacific and a 1-1 tie here in the second period. Played in and then cleared all the way down the ice, and that will be icing against the Midwest. Schindler will face off against Caden Stoltz. Griffin Schindler, the goal scorer for Midwest in the first period. And a weave in front for a shot that goes off the defense and high over the top of the goal. Ripka in the near corner. Now Nagel then to help out is played around on the far side. Arsenal will get there before it gets to the blue line. Here's Ross closing in, feeds the near circle. Diagonal pass over to Arsenault at the right point, flattens it out, shoots, and a save made. Good one there through traffic by Rodel, by Joe Teal, and we'll have a face-off in the Midwest zone. Teams will change lines. Puck is down and it's controlled by Nagel. But then he lost possession and Midwest able to bring it to center. 14 seconds of power play time remaining. Nagel catches up with the up front player. Now it's played back to the right corner. And finally behind the net with 5 seconds in the penalty. Ostricki standing up as he is now released onto the ice, and that will put the teams at full strength. Brown spinning at neutral ice. Over the line he comes. He's got Krellin breaking, and Krellin takes the pass. It's in Brown's equipment, and he's going to have to drop it there between his feet. Picked up now and played ahead by Logan Ostricki. Lost it to Nagel, who tips it into the zone. Brown chases after it. Comes out of the corner. Backhanded shot, floats through the crease, and comes to the near side. Centering pass from deep. Nicely done there. But this doesn't connect as Krumpetich had an opportunity to throw it in front, and it's going to come all the way down the ice. Back for it is Declan Lee in the right corner. 2 minutes gone in the second. It is 1-1. Pass up the near boards. Krellin will carry it over the line, and he goes behind the net. Krellin feeds the right point, and here's a shot right on. A save by Teal. It was through traffic. Goaltender down, and now it comes out to center. And now Lee will take it at his blue line and then bounce a pass through to the right. That's intercepted by Walos as it's played to the blue line. And now Copeland back in the zone for Pacific. He puts on the brakes, comes out the far side, and headmans, and here they come. Through center, Brown to the right for Nagel. Over the line, he flips one wide of the goal and heads for the bench as they change. Midwest in control behind their net, and there's a outlet pass that's blocked. Here's Ripka centering, and a shot. They score! Grayson Bowe in front of the goal, and it is 2-1 for Pacific. And they grab the lead 2-1 at 2:55. So Pacific regains the lead. They have not trailed in this game. Now here comes Midwest. Assist going to Gavin Smith on the play, and now up the slot, Ostricki has it knocked off his stick, and now Pacific comes back, leading by a goal. Halliday over the line, and Bowe is in too early on the left. Face off at neutral ice. 3 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second period. 2-1 the score. Played back in the zone, and Schindler retreats back to the area behind the goal. He'll bank it off the wall looking for Ostricki, and it comes out to center, chopped at the blue line, and now played back by Schindler. Back in the Pacific zone. On the left side, an outlet pass doesn't get past Ostricki, and Copeland goes back for it. Goes behind the net. He plays to the far side, takes a hop off the glass, and played down for Bowe. Over the line, Bowe centers, shot goes wide of the goal by Halliday, and now it's cleared around on the near side. cleared ahead. Arsenault will hold it in, but only momentarily. Schindler's pass to the left is on the wrong side of Gage Goldstrand, and here's a race for it as Harshdeep Sarma goes in against the boards. Now the puck comes out, and a headman pass picked up over the line by Stoltz. He cuts to the slot. Stoltz feeds the far side, and Park against the boards looking for some operating space. He lost possession, picked up by Bickers, and here comes Midwest back. Van Bickers over the line to the far side. He's headed off, and Arsenault takes it behind the goal. And then he lost possession. Midwest with a deep turnover here. 10-10 to go in the second period. Loose to the corner. And now it comes to center, and here comes Krellin down the wing. Krellin with half a step. He goes in, he shoots, and he hit the post on the left side. Cleared around behind the net. Comes to the left edge, and Teal knocked it behind the goal. After it for Midwest is Gage Goldstrand around on the far side. They'll play to center, and Johnson unable to control the pass, which comes to the near boards. Ross plays it ahead. Park, Krellin, and Nagel 3 wide as they come in. Shot knocked wide of the goal. Now Tanner Robinson plays it around on the near side for Midwest. And Krellin tries to dig it out of the corner and come in front. Now here's Ross, and it hopped his stick and came out to center. Ross leaves a drop pass in his zone. And here's a pass that is picked off by Johnson in the slot. He feeds it beside the net. An opportunity for Gunnar Goldstrand there that didn't go. Now it comes up the slot, and here is Bickers feeding the far circle. Shot blocked, follow up, and Kostichka tries to come in front and can't. Pass to the left wing for Park doesn't connect, and Midwest comes back up the near ring. It's Swalos over the line, and they're offside. Face-off coming up at neutral ice. 8:42 to go, second period. The difference so far, a goal by Grayson Bowe, and Pacific has a 2-1 lead as we approach the halfway mark of this contest. Kostichka shoots, and a save made by Corbin Rodel in the Pacific goal. Face off to his left. Shaved a few seconds off the clock. Again, International and Great Plains at 6:15 tonight. East Coast and Manitoba at 8 o'clock. Those are the semifinals. Puck around to the near side boards, and it's cleared back into the zone. Ripka, the forechecker. But Midwest looking to bring the puck to center, and it's turned back at neutral ice. Swanson. Back forward in his zone, puts on the brakes in the left corner. Reverses up the wing boards. Now banked ahead, and here's Brown trying to latch onto it. Over the line he comes, Brown. From a sharp angle, they score! Oh my, Ripka! Knocked it right out of the air, and what a pass from Brown. And it's 3-1 Pacific. Time of the goal is 7:05. Pacific has a 2-goal advantage, thanks to a lovely play by line mates Brown and Ripka. Penalty coming on Pacific. Copeland is going to go right off the faceoff. Oh, it's 7:18. We'll have the penalty coming against Copeland for holding. We have 2 penalties against Pacific. Copeland for hooking, and Bowe for body checking. So that will give Midwest a 5-on-3 power play for 2 minutes. Now Schindler looking to center as he falls. Arsenault behind the goal. So 2 penalties on the play, both against Pacific. Now a sharp angle shot by Copeland hit the outside of the net. Arsenault picks it up, and he will clear to the line, but not out. It's held in by McDonald and fed down to the circle. Ostricky centers, and it comes right through the crease to the far side. And now here's Gavin Smith. He plays it out to center, picked up by Schindler. Near side, McDonald. He is bumped. And Nagel knocks it back into the zone. Rink wides it back to the far side to Schindler. At center, it's too far for Grady Miller and comes all the way back in the zone. And that's going to be icing on Midwest. And Hayden Neiswanger is now in goal for Midwest, so they change at the halfway mark. And the power play continues apace here. 57 seconds to go in it. 3-1 Pacific on top. 6.5 to go in the period, and they will float it forward again. Nagel goes after it, and he is ridden off. But nice work to get it deep, and now here comes Midwest back over the line. Tanner Robinson left it, comes to the point. Lang plays it across. Here's a shot. Ooh, it just skittered wide of the goal there off skates. Comes to the near side boards. And after it, Lang over to the left point. Here's a drive that goes wide over the defender's sticks in front of the goal. 14 seconds in the 2-man advantage. They'll come off the boards. Here's a shot, save made. Off the point shot by Lang. Now they try to come in front, and it's going to be cleared all the way back into the Midwest zone to the right, and icing indicated. Pacific back at full strength. They've killed off the 2-minute 5-on-3 power play. And now here they come over the line. Midwest. A shot on the off-wing side by Poyer goes wide of the goal. Now it's put up the slot, held there by Walos, and his redirect goes wide of the goal to the near side. 5:15 to play, second period. Falling there, Johnson. Now a pass to the defense on that side is tipped by who else but Ripka, who's been just a dynamo for this Pacific team for the entire tournament. He's had a really nice tournament and has been rewarded with 2 goals here in the last day. Over the line, Krellin takes a man out, and Arsenault plays it back up the boards. Here's a shot that goes wide of the goal. Another penalty is upcoming. And this one is going to go against Midwest. A long pass to center as they tried to spring Ripka behind the defense. Ripka is knocked off the play, and now the puck is touched, and the penalty will be called. It is for a body check at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Penalty is going to go against Tristan Lang. Second power play for Pacific in the game. They're 0 for 1. Now behind the net, the puck is picked up by Gage Goldstrand. Clears around on the boards to the right point. Krompetich will feed the far circle. And Arsenault at the left point has it. Clears down the near boards. And Swanson now picked up. And a shot from the right boards. And the player Brown ran right into the official on that side. Krompetich trying to play it with his skate and can't. And Midwest will break out. 4:02 to go. And here's a shot that's deflected wide of the goal on a shorthanded rush by the Midwest, who trails it by 2 with 3:53 to go in the second period. Pass comes through to the far side, and it's picked up by Ostricky there. He and Arsenault go down. And now here comes Pacific through the middle. Pass down the near wing, and it's played in by Swanson. Tries to chop it in front. They fall down. And loose in front, and a chance and a save by Neiswanger on Nagel. And he had to be quick there to make a reflex save. We have a face-off coming up in the Midwest zone. 3:31 to play in the second period and 52 seconds on the power play. That's what's left in the penalty on Tristan Lang for Midwest. Puck down, and it's picked up at the left point. Here's Lee closing in. Puts on the brakes. Now over to Ross. Back to Lee, diagonal, and that is stolen away. And Midwest able to break the center. Grady Miller plays it, and he goes down. Defenseman lost his stick on that side as Pacific swings back to the attack. This is Nagel down the far wing, 20 in the power play. Played back into the Midwest zone. Fanning on a clearing attempt and picking it up there. They swing in front, a shot. Neiswanger with the save, and Halliday unable to control a rebound. It comes out to the blue line. Halliday touches the puck, and they're called offside. 6 seconds in the power play. 2:45 to go in the second period. Pacific has a 3-1 lead over Midwest. Minnesota and Great Lakes going on sheet 3, and then North America and the West close out the session at 1:30. And again, so far, all 4 of the games that are finals have been won by Kennedy Conference teams. And from the face-off, Midwest is back at full strength, and the puck comes into their zone to the right. Schindler falls. Krellin is over top of him. Park comes in to help out. And now Midwest is able to bring the puck to center. Poke checked off sticks there. Krellin in against the boards trying to free it up. Park in to help out, and now Pacific is able to pick it up. And Copeland swatted it to center. Got some help from Bowe. Now loose at neutral ice, and Gunnar Goldstrand drops it back into his zone. Forecheck pressure. Puck comes out to center, and now here is a chance for Pacific, and over the line Midwest rather. Waylos takes a shot that's deflected wide of the goal with under 2 minutes to play. Here comes Pacific back. Pass is on the wrong side of Bowe, and it's played back to the blue line. Schindler there. He in turn lost possession, and Krellin steals it in the circle. He shoots, and he missed the top of the cage, but not by much. Over to the far side. Waylos controlling for Midwest. He'll bring it over the line and play it in deep. Copeland will get there first in the corner and back behind the net. Under 90 to go. Here's Park on the near wall. Pass is deflected to Bickers for Midwest. On his side of the red line, he will shoot it in. Ring the boards. That won't ring the boards, won't reach the boards. How about that? Here's Harshdeep Sarma behind the goal, and now a middle breakout pass. Picked up and out to center it comes. Kostichka tries to play it over the line and lost it. 1:05 to go in the period. Played ahead past Bickers and all the way back deep into the zone to the right. Gage Goldstrand behind the goal for Midwest. He said, oh, it is picked off. Here's Nagel shooting, and it goes over the top. Well, good opportunity there for Pacific to add to the lead. They try to bring it in front of their net. Puck lying loose. Nagel after it, cleared, and Arsenault at the hash marks on the near circle will try to center it. It goes off skates. Bickers has it now for Midwest with 38 seconds to go in the period. Comes to the near boards. Forechecker falls in to help out his Swanson. That was Nagel, who's had another nice game here for Pacific. Puck over to the far boards, and Krompetich plays it forward. Ripka in there to help him out, and the puck dug out by Gage Goldstrand in the left corner. Played ahead. It's going to be held in with 16 seconds to go in the period. Here's a shot wide of Neiswanger's goal as Arsenault comes in. He centers it, and that's intercepted. Cleared past Ripka, and it'll come all the way back into the Pacific zone with 5 seconds to go. No icing is indicated, and the period will come to an end in the left corner of their zone. We have played 2 periods, and our score is Pacific 3, Midwest 1. 2 goals for Ripka, single for Bowe, and Schindler has scored the goal for Midwest. We'll take a timeout to flood, and we'll come back with our third period. After a bit, you're enjoying the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. Here from the Bloomington Ice Gardens, Midwest and Pacific. Penalty boxes are empty. Midwest trailing 3-1. Teams change ends. Pacific works left to right as we call period number 3 for you. Abraham Brown will face off for Pacific. And he will do battle against Easton Walos for the Midwest. Puck down, the third period is underway. Robinson leaves a drop at his point. And now here they come. Derek Johnson over the line, takes a shot that goes wide of Corbin Rodel's goal. And cleared up the near wing boards. Picked up by Krompetich behind the, well, not behind the goal, he was headed behind the goal and then changed direction. Here comes Halliday, pass to the left for Krellin. Over the line. Krellin returns it and a stick save made by the goaltender Hayden Neiswanger. Krellin along the far boards, tried to drop to his point, and it's picked up. Comes out to center. And now picked up and brought in over the line by Tanner Robinson. He works towards the middle and was knocked off his stick, played around on the far side, and this is Declan Lee in the corner. Ahead for Krellin. Now played to center, a little bit too far for Brown. Krellin carries on though. And over the line comes the Midwest. It's played in deep by Poyer. It'll go back deep behind the goal. And up the middle comes Halliday, and they come out 3 across over the line, and it's played into the zone. On the left side, Gage Gullstrand will feed the left, and here comes Midwest through the middle. Knocked down is Poyer at the blue line. Now Mark Sutton played it ahead, and Harshdeep Sarma had him stopped. Here comes Ripka over the line. He'll take it in deep. Ripka turns and centers, and it was deflected by Nagel just wide. Now Midwest able to pick the puck up at the blue line, and here they come. This is Sutton over the line. He flips the puck down behind the net to the far side. It's Copeland in the left corner for Pacific. Cleared up the near side, Ripka. And he plays it ahead. It was tipped by Swanson, and it's going to go right on goal. Neiswanger with the save, and it's picked up there by Bickers in the right corner. Nagel is on him. And now Swanson centers it. Nagel shoots, saved by Neiswanger. Puck comes to the right edge, and it's picked up there by Gunnar Gullstrand. Cleared up the far wing, and here comes Midwest 3 across. Over the line. Puck is played ahead. Gunnar Gullstrand up the wing now. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Centers from a sharp angle, hits the back of the net. Now Gullstrand behind the goal, feeds the end line on the opposite side. Now the puck rolls out, and Smith goes after it for Pacific. It's chopped back into the left corner for Copeland. He goes back for it with 12:10 to play. Up the near wing it comes. Now here's Ripka. One-touch pass to center ice. And turning it back there is Logan Ostricki. He comes over the line. Tried to crisscross there with Miller, but couldn't bring the puck with him. Now it comes up to the near side boards. They all fall down along the near wall and cleared over to the far side. Copeland will tap at it, and that's picked up. Here's Smith breaking up the middle, and his line mate doesn't see him. Over the line, that was Park. And if he had seen him, he might have got a breakaway pass through to him. Now Park along the boards in the corner. He falls down, as does Lang. Now a shot. Neiswanger makes the save, and the puck is cleared back to center ice. Ross pursued there by Ostricki, and now the defense will pick up the puck and clear to the near side, and here is Smith over the line. He looks to center it, and it's going to go off Stoltz to the near boards, and he picks it up there in the corner. Stoltz with a bright orange stick blade, and now he goes down, gets back up, tries to come out with the puck. Now behind the net, it's stolen away by Walos down the far wing for Midwest. His pass goes right through the feet of Park and back into the zone. Ross to the left side. Plays it ahead, Smith to Nagel over the line. Nagel goes to the left side. Park breaks for the net. Now behind the goal, it's cleared back to the right side, and here comes Midwest out to center. Turning it back there is Bowe, and check that, Lee. Comes out to center, and here comes Krellin back in over the line. 10.5 to play. Krellin centers, and it comes all the way through to the far side. Here's Park after it. He's spun around, And Midwest will clear back behind the net. Griffin Schindler in the left corner. Sidesteps the linesman, flips it high off the glass, got it back to himself. Tries to clear, and it's going to be held in there by Park. He plays it across to the left side, and Pacific now a pass is intercepted, and they try to break through up the middle. Lee gets back, and Walos will play it off to the near boards. And Walos looks to center. It comes right onto the goal. And a save made by Rodel. Puck off to the far boards. And Krompetich will pick it up there. He goes back behind the net. And it gets past Lee. Comes up to the near boards. Park picks it up. One-touch pass. And here they come over the line. That's Bowe. He fell. Cleared towards the point. And now back out into the Pacific zone where Copeland will make the turn. Pass to the left wing. Loose at neutral ice. Now picked up by Walos, and he plays it ahead. That's headed off by Copeland. Back to Sarma. And now Bowe over the line. Bowe tries to thread a pass through. Loose to the left edge of the goal. And Neiswanger with a glove. Snares it out of the air. 9:19 to play. 3-1 Pacific here in the game between the sixth-place teams in their respective conferences on Playoff Friday here at the show 2019. Puck goes wide of the goal towards the far side. And the Midwest is able to clear to the line and out to center. And they come back in offside. Brown unable to get out in time and will face off at neutral with 9:07 to go. Tonight's semifinals, International and Great Plains at 6:15. East Coast plays Manitoba at 8 o'clock. Those are local times. Now it's picked up by Poyer, played to the line, and Bowe is able to bring it out for Pacific. Bowe over the line. Waiting for some help from his friends, and now Midwest comes to center, and it's played into the zone, and it'll come all the way through to the far side. Arsenault plays it back behind the goal. Pass up the middle. Brown plays it to Bowe, back to Brown. And Brown will dangle it over the line. Brown goes behind the net, and now he'll put on the brakes. Play it over to Arsenault along the far boards. And he can't hold it along the half wall. Midwest will get possession coming up on the halfway point of the period. Here's a shot right on, and a save made by Neiswanger, and a faceoff coming up to his right. 8:13 to go in the third period. Pacific has a 3-1 advantage. 2 goals for Eric Ripka. Now Midwest able to break out as the rush slowed up by Arsenault. Puck comes into the left corner. We got a whistle, and behind the play we're going to have a penalty. Going to get 2 here. Heading to the penalty box for Pacific is Swanson. And Ostricki will go for Midwest. Time of the penalty is 6 minutes and 58 seconds. You have a rough and a slash, I believe. Now here's Gunnar Goldstrand. Leaves it at the left point, now to the near side for Schindler. He shoots from the hash marks, and a save made by Rodel. Goes behind the goal. That's Goldstrand. Feet in the right point. And a shot right on. Okay, so there was a slash on Ostricki, but the original penalty on Swanson for Pacific was interference. 7:38 to play. And Pacific holding a 3-1 advantage. Puck down, and it's controlled in the left corner by Lee. He goes behind his net. Now feeds it up the far side, and it's picked up there by Caden Stoltz. Pass to center. Halliday over the line. And he will play it in deep. Stoltz, he slipped and fell into the boards hard. Got back up, and he's all right. Now cleared up the slot, and it'll come to center. Played back into the zone to the right. No icing indicated. Krompetich is after it. And he goes to the inboards with Walos and now cleared ahead, cleared but not out. It's going to be held in by Poyer. Puck down to the far side, picked up by Johnson in the corner. And it's poked off his stick, comes back to the left point. Actually, that's Keegan McDonald at the point. And now McDonald picks it up at center. Plays it ahead. They're trapped offside and can't touch it. Stoltz now will play to the near side for Smith. Under 7 minutes to go. And here comes Gavin Smith over the line. He takes a shot. Save. Nice wanger. Rebound. And Nagel wasn't able to get a shot away. And now the puck played out to center. And here comes Midwest over the line. Here's a shot right. I score! Snuck through Griffin Schindler, his second goal of the game. And I thought Rodel had the angle on that, but it snuck between his arm and his body and went in the goal. So Schindler has made it 3-2. At the 8:33 mark of the third period, Griffin Schindler's second goal of the game. Get the scoring, and now here's a giveaway, and over the line comes Midwest. Sutton takes a shot, and that one is stopped by Rodel, and he'll put the glove on it, and we'll get a face-off.
Team Midwest goal scored by number 91, his second of the game, Griffin Schindler.
Unassisted goal by Schindler. At 8:33 now, play is at neutral ice, and we'll see if Midwest is able to find a tying goal in the last 6 minutes of this contest. Bickers spinning at his blue line. He plays it ahead and picked up by Poyer. Left wing pass for Midwest, and over the line Sutton. He comes to the near boards. He is watched there by Copeland. It goes behind the net and it rings the boards. Krellin in the far corner. He plays it ahead. It's picked up by Bowe. Down the far side he comes, and Bickers is able to throw him off his stroke, play back in the zone with 5:35 left, and here's an outlet pass that's stolen away as Krellin goes in and goes down along the boards. Now picked up by Arsenault at the blue line, and he feeds over to the far side as we're coming up on under 5.5 to play. Krellin latches onto a pass and a slot. He shoots in. Nice swinger, makes the stop and knocks it over the goal with his shoulder. Krellin in against the wall. He centers it, looking for Bowe. It's going to come up the slot, and Midwest able to get possession and will come out through center. 3-2 the score, and here's Sutton over the line. He takes a shot and a glove catch made by Rodel, and he will get a stoppage. And that will end the coincidental minor penalties on Swanson and Ostricki. We'll have a face-off with 5:01 to play in the Pacific zone to the right of Corbin Rodel. Puck down, and here's Ripka feeding it around on the far side. Ostricki will hold it in on the wall. Played down to the corner, and now cleared to the far side boards, and Ostricki trying to make a play there and free it up, and he does. There's a 3-on-2 going back the other way. Gunnar Gullstrand now centers it, and they'll work in, and they score! Midwest Grady Miller has tied the game. Grady Miller and Midwest has come back with 2 goals in the third period to get us tied up at 10:22. And now the possibility of an extra session is starting to loom large here, as we're even at 3.
Team Midwest goal scored by number 8, Grady Miller. Assisted by number 92, Gunnar Gullstrand, and number 17, Tristan Lang.
Gunnar Gullstrand and Lang assisting on the goal. They played ahead by Swanson, and here's a break. Swanson with Ripka in the slot. The pass to him. Ripka shoots. Nice winger saves. Rebound. They score! Landon Nagel standing at the right edge of the crease, and it's 4-3 Pacific. 10:55, so the tie game lasts 33 seconds.
Team Pacific goal scored by number 13,
Oh, they gave it to Swanson. And he does get an assist. Nagel gets an assist, but the goal is being given to Swanson at 10:55. Now it is played to the near wing, and here's Sutton to center, and that's intercepted by Smith at neutral ice. Now played deep into the zone with 3.5 minutes to play. Pacific on top 4-3. As we've had 3 goals in the last 2+ minutes. Now Stoltz in the circle. He takes a shot. Neiswanger makes the save. Puck in the left corner of the zone. Cleared over to the far boards. And Pacific trying to get the puck deep and keep it there. Now to the right point. Lee ahead on the wing board. Smith plays it down into the corner. That's Krellin going after it. And players from both teams go down. Krellin gets up and feeds it behind the net. It's centered. Past Park. Closing in from the circle. Krampitic takes a shot that goes off the defense and over the top of the cage. Here's Lee. 2:38 to go. Down in the near corner for Park. And now centered. Here's a backhanded shot at the left edge of the crease. Deflected before it can get home. And again, Pacific really buzzing here. Comes to the right point. Lee sweeps it down into the near circle. Here's Park shooting, and a glove catch made by Neiswanger, and a face-off at 2:19 to go. And a 4-3 contest. Midwest has scored twice in the third period. And a go-ahead goal by Riker Swanson for Pacific has them up by 1 with 2:19 left, and now we're going to get the timeout. Midwest takes its timeout. Now we'll see what Midwest has planned here with an opportunity to get the game tied. 2:19 to go, but they have a face-off in their defensive zone first. Give everybody a chance to rest up a little bit before the last final flurry here. All right, Krellin and his line on for the face-off. Hayden Neiswanger goes into goal, and we'll watch and see when he would come off. Now in the slot, Brown looks to center it. Brown behind the net. Left it in the corner, and Schindler, who has 2 goals here on the ice, plays it behind the net. And now reversed behind the net by Gunnar Gullstrand. Now a rink-wide pass to center, and it's going to get past Grady Miller and come back deep. Now the goaltender off with 1:42 to go. It's 6 skaters for Midwest. And the puck comes to the blue line. It's picked up by Sarma, and he clears to center. Turning with it there is Schindler. Over the line, poked at by Brown. It's in skates, and Brown lost it. It's played back into the zone to the right. 1:20 to play. And now in the right corner, it's picked up along the boards. Griffin Schindler feeds it down, and Copeland has it. Copeland is brought down, and the bodies are really flying here. A centering pass picked up, and now Brown with an empty net shoots it ahead. It gets past the defenseman, Lang, and rolls wide to the right. Last minute of play. Lang cuts up the middle, and here he comes. Lang over the line. Still in possession. Then it's poke checked away, but following up with a shot is Tanner Robinson. It doesn't go. Backhanded shot comes to the circle area. They're trying to break out and can't. Picked up. Here's a shot that goes wide by Kostichka. Loose at the right edge. Now it comes in front. The goaltender leaning, And are they going to be able to get it out? Yes, it's Ripka. He's got half a step. Ripka plays it ahead. He goes down, but following up is Swanson with an empty net goal with 25 seconds to play. Riker Swanson has scored twice here in the third period, and Pacific leads it 5-3. Ripka is going to get an assist. So he's got a 4-point game. And the time of the goal is 14 minutes and 34 seconds. 5-3 Pacific. And Ripka's stick broke, so he's going to need a replacement out here for 25 seconds. And it's Bo. From the face-off, it's controlled by Arsenault, and he clears it ahead, picked up by Tanner Robinson. He closes in, he shoots, he scores! Tanner Robinson, 16 seconds left, and Midwest isn't dead yet. Robinson scores, and that comes at 14:43, so there are 16.9 seconds remaining, and it is now 5-4. Unassisted goal at 14:43. Goaltender is off with 16 seconds to go. Puck shot all the way down the ice and just wide. That's going to be icing, and it will be a defensive zone faceoff in the Pacific zone with 12 seconds to go. And again, the goaltender off, so 6 skaters for Midwest, and now we're going to get the timeout taken by Pacific. Well, not a bad way for these two teams to go out. I thought throughout the tournament Pacific was certainly better than its record, and they've shown that they have some skill out there. And Midwest, these are not teams that give up a bushel basket full of goals, certainly, and goes to show what the overall level of play has been here, that you have hockey of this caliber being played between two sixth-place teams. So good job to both of them today, regardless of the outcome. But with 12 seconds to play, when we come back to live action, we'll have a face-off to the left of Pacific goaltender Corbin Rodel. Face-off coming up to the left of the goal. Lang on the face-off. Now loose, it comes up the slot, and Schindler's shot is blocked with 5 seconds to go. It comes to the near boards. Ross will play it behind the net. Pacific will win the game. The final score is Pacific 5, Midwest 4. Entertaining game for both of these teams to close out the show 2019 for both of them. Player of the game for me, Eric Ripka, 2 goals and 2 assists. He had a solid tournament for this Pacific team and goes out a 4-point scorer. And that will do it for us here from the Bloomington Ice Garden. Jeff Pappas, we'll see you tonight for the semifinals. You'll see the Final Four playing for a spot in tomorrow's final matchup. You're enjoying the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub.